the land, but we can't go there and farm because of Fulanis. Fulani herders are killing everybody. You are trying to avoid calling Nigeria a zoo. Nigeria is a zoo. Look at how Zamfara farmers have been subjected to incessant attack, bloody war, by terrorists called bandits. Thank you, ekpa and other IPOB members have been, cautioning Nigerians that we should expect no good thing from his Nigerian government that is bent on turning their back to the sensitive issues that should be, needed urgent attention in Nigeria. That's why we call this contraption Federal Republic. Zoo is a contraption, a kingdom, a enclosure, part of the earth where all animals of various species are living. The various species I mean in Nigeria are various ethnicities, very, very wicked to themselves. They don't have love for themselves. They don't relate. The languages are different. Though we have English language as official language used in Nigeria, but still, you have some animals in Nigeria that love their language more than another person's language, thereby bringing it into the political system of the country. And that is why we are not having competent quality leadership all across Nigeria. This place is zoo. It is zoo in such a way that the way the security officers are killing innocent civilians, denying them their civic rights, anytime there is election in Nigeria, actually defines Nigeria as the worst zoo in the world. There are other zoos where you can see animals in that enclosure cooperating, being friendly to themselves. But this particular zoo, this particular contraction is, let me tell you, zoo is Nigeria. You don't deny me my rights. No, Nigeria is disaliving humanity. Humanity is not staged here. They turn their back against humanity. They deny humanity. They suppress the humanity. Okay, election has taken place in Edo State. What are you hearing? What are you hearing? Is that a good news? Is there any hope for Nigerians 2027? No, what are you talking about? When I'm saying that this place has been disaliving humanity, you are trying to signal me. Nigeria is a federal republic of zoo. Look at the way the youths are dying. Any Yahoo boy, they will arrest him. While they turn our democracy into Yahootocracy. Is there any difference from Yahootocracy and democracy? You are trying to tell me to avoid certain things. I did not abuse anybody. I said that Nigeria is a federal republic of zoo. I did not abuse anybody. Look at the way Fulani men are killing people. You are trying to tell me to avoid the truth, not to be meticulous. Okay, I'm going to accentuate my point in a way that you won't like it. Because Fulani men, they kill many farmers in a Gongo community. That one is not Anambra State community. It's in Southwest. Fulani men, they kill up to 4 Oba in Ekiti, in Lorraine, axis of Kwara. Early this year, you are trying to tell me that I shouldn't be telling the truth on social media. What are you saying? You understand? What are you saying, man? They are killing people. People are turning to Malu, animal, cows. Full animal has right to be wielding AK-47, killing farmers in the farmland of Zamfara. Killing farmers in the farmland. Of course, in Benue State, you know how many farmers that were killed this year. Who was held responsible? Did anybody hold anybody responsible for the shootings of over 50 farmers in Benue State? Who are the Fulani headers? Who are the killer headers? Who led the Meti Allah? Badejo was arrested early this year. Of course, he committed more crime than nnamdikanu. Tinubu went and released him because he's a Fulani man. turning his back on nnamdikanu. Because why? Nnamdikanu is an Igbo man. Bandage is Fulani. They are almighty Fulani. What are you telling me? That Nigeria is not a zoo? What do you mean? Do you think that food drought in Nigeria is as a result of lack of rain? We had enough rainfall from 2015 till today. That could not have resulted to what? Food drought. There is no drought, absence of rain in Nigeria. There was constant rain. Lagos, Southwest, they are mangrove rainforest. South, same. Southeastern Nigeria, we have enough rain. We cultivate the land, but we can't go there and farm because of Fulanis. Fulani headers are killing everybody. You are trying to avoid calling Nigeria a zoo. Nigeria is a zoo. Look at how Zamfara farmers have been subjected to incessant attack, bloody war, by terrorists called bandits. They gave terrorists a nickname, guy name. Yeah, Nigeria. They nickname bandits, terrorists, bandits. Okay, Hamas were busy killing in the Middle East until they came to their senses and named them Hamas, based on jihadist ideology. Kill and go to their heaven, because it is not the heaven where I'm going. The heaven of our Lord, where Jesus Christ is now, is not the heaven where you will kill fellow man and go there. Okay, now they call them what? Hamas. See, it's better to kill until Israel do film. If Israel on film for them in 1981, 82, 83, by subjected Beirut to what? Ceaseless attack. They turned Beirut into desert. The Hezbollah come to their senses. They have started growing weak again. Currently, Israel is teaching them lesson. Sanguinary, blood-sucking ideology. If any country is having that kind of ideology, allowing it as a policy in the running of that country, you can never live near Israel. No. The God they worship in Israel told you that if you kill, thou shalt not kill. So in Nigeria here, we see killing as a business. People are killing fellow man, making their money. People are kidnapping. When you pay them ransom, they will say kill the captive. You are telling me not to say Nigeria is a zoo. What do you mean? Okay, wait, go and Google it now. What do you mean? Now go to Google and see it. What are you saying? Google it, you see it. Zoo, Nigeria is zoo. What country is called zoo in the world? Ask Google. Ask Wikipedia. Wikipedia will tell you Nigeria. Are you trying to deny the truth? Google is a search tool. Biggest search tool in the world. Or search it.
I go to Google and search it, I'll see. So
if you search it, if you don't have it, erase my interview. Which country is referred to as zoo? I will help you highlight it. I will help you highlight it. And in my head, money went so good. Also, I tell you about truth. He went so good with me. If you say which country is referred to as zoo in the world, it will show you. What are you saying?
From what we are seeing now, but from what we are seeing, do you think the INEC is working for APC? Because now you see Nigerians are not happy. Same thing is what happened in the presidential election is also what happened yesterday in Edo State. Do you not think the INEC should be disbanded?
The right thing to come out with, or to sell to the members of the public as a result of the irregularities that went on in Edo State 2-3 days ago. INEC, Independent National Electoral Commission, or Nigeria, whatever, should be scraped off. If Obi and the Atiku and the rest of Nigerian good politicians, turn their back on the activities of INEC, nobody should prepare to see good things, good results, good election, good atmosphere on the dispensation comes 2027. INEC is going there to rig. INEC is for APC. INEC is for Buhari. INEC is for Chomole. INEC is for Erufai. INEC is for Tinubu Ibudu. Tinubu Ozuamo Ibudu. INEC is for Tinubu Ozuamo Ibudu. See, the best thing is to scrape INEC off. Failure to scrape INEC off. Nobody should try say, we are going to the poll come 2027. Nalayo. INEC belongs to APC. They should scrape it off now. They should find another way. That is when Nigeria will be let off the hook or tutelage of APC political party.
And we've also seen Obaseki come out. It was so bad. I think maybe, do you think now he's regretting leaving APC? And do you think, for what we can see, do you think he will accept? I know he's already come out to accept defeat. Do you see them going to court to reverse the decision of the INEC?
When the bullying, the harassment, the insults, when this enfranchisement of the Idolites was too obvious on the basis of clarity, what do you expect them to do? They should march towards the courts. Everybody has right to do what? To go to the court to proving it either a correct victory or fallible victory. A victory that is, I don't want to explain again. So the victory is fallible. It hasn't come out, as a victory that is based on clarity. Criminal victory. Illegitimate victory. Obolo, the APC candidate has extrajudicially, illegitimately, illegally declared a winner in a country where justice, equity, integrity, humanity is denied of the citizens. Okay, actually what went on in the state, they actually turned their back on doing the normal thing. Based on what we have seen on camera, people that went to those states, they came out with such testimonies. They are the testifiers, live testifiers, that the Adolite, the electoral materials, at the collection center, Baseki, the owner of the state, the commander-in-chief of the security of the armed forces of the state, was denied of being at least with the federal forces at the collection center. The federal structures and state structures should have joined forces together at the collection center and make sure that nobody is cheated. Okay, they denied all the Edo state structures from entering collection center. That's why the federal structures had their way to overturn the election. Okay, you saying, you are from Edo state, you should have known more than me. That Adam Ochomole, Akandre, Piggy,
The people's man.
Not which people's man? Do you know the meaning of Akandri? Akandri are people whose height are like this in Anambra State. They get chest, they get Akwobi. Their height is like this. We call it it is Akandri. Akandri. Adam Ochomole Akandri. He made sure that they obtained the results in Edo State. And today, now, as I'm talking to you now, Adam Ochomole is dancing. That I want to tell you, the repetition of what happened in 2008, it is still eminent. Adam Ochomole went to court when Osumbo obviously did not win, and Nene and his political camps or structures in Edo State gave it the victory to Osumbo. Adam Ochomole was crying like Abede Enwe. Adaka, see, when he cried and cried at the court, because Yar'Adua was the best president Nigeria has ever had. Due process won that litigation, legal suit for Adam Oshomole. And today we see him as one of the governors of Edo State because of due process. Is there anything like due process now? He that swallows Sudala seed, you must consider the shape of your anus. When it happens to the young kids or kitten, it will seem to us as if there is no pain when someone is demised. Today, it happens to Obaseki. It happens to Iyadalo. Abi, it happens to Apata, and nobody knows the pain of illegitimately losing an election. Election that you did not lose. People accuse you that you lose it. You lost that election. See, if you pelt a stone to somebody, never you expect a crow from that person. I repeat, he that swallows the seed of cherry seed, you must consider the shape of your anus.
See, I don't know why many Northerners, they don't like Biafrans. I don't know why they don't like the Igbos people. But today, the story has changed. So it is no longer the Nigerian of 90s. So the situation right now has changed. People in the north, our eyes are open. We understand a good leader from a bad leader. So people now will support a good leader. Thank you very much, viewers. I would love my viewers to understand that in a country like Nigeria, it is only a country whereby it has become like a child play. You know, a child now, you will see children, they will play together, they will fight together, and they will still come back together. You know, in Nigeria, it has become like a child play. So our leaders, they are just doing the same thing. You know, you cannot continue doing the same thing and you expect a different result. You cannot continue, supporting things that are bad and you expect something good to happen. That is exactly what our leaders are doing. How can the military make the Iswa, how can they tell the Iswa to reconcile? How can they make them to come so that they will pardon them, so that in other aspects they will use them for negative vibe? So this our country, our leaders, they have already turned us to become slaves. And right now we are slave for them. But I want our leaders to know we are not slave for them, because when God created us, He did not tell that we are going to be slave for our leaders. God give us leaders so that they will govern us rightly. But right now they are governing us wrongly, and which God is not happy with them. And we, the common people of this country, we are not happy with them. So you can see what is going on in this country is actually something that, it has no sense. There is no any sense of belong in what is going on right now. But I want our leaders to understand that the Biafran people are people that are peaceful people. We used to think, when I was a child, I used to think that as if the Biafrans are people that are bad. But when I grow, when I understand the situation with all that has been going on in the north, I get to understand that the problem of this country, I can assure to you, 90% of the problem of this country are the north, are the north. So you can see that the northern people, which they allow the Fulani to influence them, and the Fulani had to influence them to give them the negative attitudes towards leadership. Because for me, it's a negative attitude towards leadership, because we have seen the Fulani, they have been ruling. The only Fulani man that did well, which had the fear of God, which is Yar'Adua. But apart from him, the remaining Fulani, they had been doing things which are bad. And up to today, what are we experiencing? We are experiencing bad and bad and bad. But my own opinion and what I believe is that Biafran should let Biafran go. But why are they still stopping Biafra? They are stopping Biafra because they are leaders that they are not innovative. When you have leaders that are not innovative, they are always looking at the resources that is coming from the Biafran land. But as for me, a person from the north, I believe I can survive without what Biafrans have. I believe I can survive because even in my state, we have resources which we can generate, which can make my state to become the best. But today the problem is that in my state we have those ASWAP, we have those Boko Haram, we have those bandits, and right now the military, they want to reconcile with those people. Those are people that are supposed to be kept in a prison, life sentence. That is exactly what they are to give to them. In fact, in other countries they are meant to be killed. In other countries, like I believe in Saudi Arabia, if they catch people like that, they are going to kill them. It is only in America that they will give them life sentence. So I accept, since we are practicing democracy, they should be life sentence. Why are you trying to negotiate with people like that? Why are you trying to do things like that? For me, it's very bad. This is my message to the people of the world, and I believe that this world is going to become a better place, not because of man, but because of God. So I want the people to know that many people hate Trump for no reason. Even in Nigeria, there are some certain group of people that hate Donald Trump. But I believe that if Trump comes, God is using him for the freedom of even the Africans. So African will experience freedom. The people of America, if Kamala Harris become a president, I can assure to you, America is going to be doomed. America will be destroyed, because right now Kamala Harris is a corrupt president. I'm not in America, but I follow their news. I follow their legacy. And what legacy do they have? They only have legacy is to high price, high increase, inflation. That's the legacy of Kamala Harris. To suffer people, and I can assure to you that it is not only what they are doing to America. Even with some bad leaders in Nigeria, they are together with Kamala Harris, with some bad Democrat. But I'm trusting God, because I know God is using many Democrats. They will support Trump. It's just a matter of time. Many Democrats, many. So Trump, don't give up. Continue with the campaign and continue with the doing good. You will be the president of the America, and Africa will be liberated from all this evil that we have been experiencing for many decades. I believe we will be free. Thank you very much.
Okay, but sorry, but lastly, after just like I've said, if the Nigerian military, if they're taking these terrorists, they finally absolve them, working for them. Do you not think that these are people that will seek, betray the military and seek cause more problem?
Of course, now a bad person, you don't expect him to be good. You don't reconcile with a bad person. A bad person that you know is a bad person, you always mark a point on him because he's bad. A day that you will stop looking at him at a bad person is the day that he will confess. I used to kill people, I used to do that, and I was being used by so person, because those people are being used by our leaders. So even our leaders right now, as I'm talking to you, our leaders, majority of them are terrorists. They don't want us to talk. If they are not terrorists, why are they suffering us? If they are not wicked leaders, why are they doing what they are doing for us? Look at how petrol, how the subsidy have skyrocketed. People are fighting every day. And they don't know the real people that are supposed to fight. We are supposed to hold the president responsible and all his cabinet members. But today we are not holding them responsible. You will see passengers are fighting with drivers, which is very wrong. Why will you be fighting with a driver? Person that make the fuel to go high is not the driver. It's the president and his cabinet, those people that are advising him. And in his cabinet, I can assure to you, there is no Shadrach, there is no Meshach, and there is no Abednego. Those three people are lacking in the cabinet of Tinubu, because those are the people that they can tell Tinubu to his face. People are suffering. You need to do something that you will lessen the burden of the people. But because those people are those people that will always go contrary to people that are right. They always go contrary. When they know you are trying to bring a right policy, they will go contrary. They will go against you. And by all means, they will do everything so that you will leave that office. Look at our country, Nigeria. We are suffering on a daily basis. Suffering has become part of our nature now. But I can assure you, a person like me, I thank God, because my faith in Jesus Christ has been good for me. Because even some of my parents, they do not believe in me when I tell them that this is the new life that I got in Jesus Christ. Many of them, they are doubting me, but it's between me and Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ has been an amazing thing for me. See, what I never expect will happen to me. People are crying of food. I can assure to you, me, I don't cry of food. Because every day, God has already put people on my side that they will just give me. I don't see food as anything. I don't have problem with food. I don't have problem with money.
That's a strong faith.
Because Jesus Christ has connected me with the people of resources. That is why I'm telling people, this Jesus, so if you play with him more, he might go see you, he go play with you. If you carry him serious, so he go carry you serious. Now the grace wey me I dey enjoy for Nigeria. And I want everybody to tap into that grace because that grace is sufficient for everybody. Thank you.